Illustrating history. Rumor has it that once in 1515 in Rome, as an Italian sculptor finished the sculpture of Moses, he stroked the statue's knee with a hammer and said, "Parla!" He was so in awe of the perfection of his own work that to be alive, it only had to speak. This event really describes the personality of this sculptor, who was one of the most important artists of the Renaissance era and of all history, Michelangelo Buonarroti. He was born in Caprese near Florence in 1475 and was the son of a noble Florentine who expected his son to grow up to be a lawyer or politician. But Michelangelo was more interested in the arts, so he started as an apprentice at one of the most prestigious studios in Florence, which belonged to Domenico Ghirlandaio. As an apprentice, Michelangelo soon began to exceed his master. At the age of 15, he was called to be a part of Lorenzo de' Medici's court of artists. Lorenzo was a great leader in the city and an art enthusiast. There, Michelangelo saw a great collection of antique pieces, which awakened his calling to sculpture and his desire to surpass the great artists from the past. In Rome, at the age of 23, Michelangelo finished the sculpture Pietà, which shows the Virgin Mary holding the dead body of Jesus Christ. Michelangelo changed the proportions to make the piece lighter. He sculpted Mary proportionally bigger than Jesus and made her look younger, even though she was over 50 years old when her son died. According to Michelangelo, that way he could highlight the beauty of Mary's purity. He was so proud and fascinated with his own work that he made it a point to carve the inscription "Made by Michelangelo Buonarroti of Florence" on the sash across the statue's shoulder. Back in Florence, Michelangelo sculpted a giant David from a piece of marble 16 feet high. Because of its beauty and expressiveness, it was placed by the entrance of the city hall, so everyone could appreciate it. For his stellar reputation, Michelangelo was called by Pope Julius II to go to Rome and paint the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican. Michelangelo isolated himself in the chapel and worked intensely from 1508 to 1512. When it was done, it was so widely admired that Michelangelo, the greatest sculptor in the world, was also acclaimed a genius painter. At the age of 88, Michelangelo was still producing outstanding pieces, including work he conceived as an architect. All of his work is as admirable as the massive dome of St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican, which still stands majestic in the skyline of the Eternal City, Rome.